Alright. Hi guys, how's it going tonight? Be on for a little while. Not too long tonight. Going on a little early. Nothing real major tonight. Just some grilled cheese and then just a little bit of chat. And seeing what you guys are up to. Hopefully you're having a good week. Getting through all the fun stuff. And yeah. Alright, so yeah, so how's everybody doing tonight? I got some, okay, Zimbabwe. Wow, ways away. This grilled ham and cheese, and I'm having a peach raise, and that's about it. Nothing fancy tonight. Nah, I didn't really, I don't know. I didn't do a hat tonight. I wasn't really sure if I even wanted to go on tonight. I'm still in the middle of having to get up early, so can't be on too late tonight. But anyway. Nah, it's okay. I'm not going to be on too terribly long tonight, so nah. No hats. No hat tonight. I didn't. This is a no frills night, I guess. Like hatless. I don't. Hashtag hatless. Hopefully later in the week I can go on. Yeah, grilled ham and cheese actually. This one got a little crispy, but not too bad. I don't even want to know. No. Yeah, very nice. Just a plain, little bit of grilled cheese, some ham. Hopefully the weekend I'll be able to do a little bit longer. We'll see. Because the only day I really have off is Sunday, and then next Sunday. So very busy all week. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know all the different species names and all that. I never took Latin. I took Spanish. I guess Latin's kind of like a lost art. A lot of people had to take it in school. Sounds like that kid from Christmas Story, Ralphie. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Remember that one? That was funny. You'll shoot your eye out. I shot my eye out. Love that one. That's going to be on. They're going to have the, what is it, Christmas Day Marathon. TBS and TNT. 24 hours of Christmas Story. You can watch it many, 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 many times. Fragile. It's a major award. I actually saw that they had the Christmas ornament that was the leg lamp, and they actually had a lamp that was the leg lamp. Yeah. That's great. And one year I wanted to get the Marty Moose eggnog glasses that they had with the little antlers. They actually sold those online. They had an ornament too. Kind of expensive though. It's like $40 for those crystal Marty the Moose eggnog glasses. I mean, that would be cool if you were like a real big fan of the Christmas movies, but yeah. They had really bad Christmas sweaters, and that's kind of the thing now. Okay, that's cool. Not real big on palms, but the only ones I see are the palm trees, you know. Christmas tamales? Well, what, they got a couple places have them, so if you want them. El Pollo Loco. I think Del Taco has them. I don't think Wiener Schnitzel has them this year. Of course, you can go to your local Mexican restaurant, I guess. Not quite the same as homemade, but it's a lot of work, believe me. I tried them. Didn't turn out good. Northern California, Bay Area. I see them occasionally. We actually have a street here in town called Avenue de las Palmas. And then there's like on the middle of the street. Yeah, don't have any of those. Falafels? Hey, Des. We have a couple places that have that. Afghan and we got an Afghan place and we got a Mediterranean. They do falafels, they do shawarma. What else? Yeah, wraps, gyros. I don't know too many. We only got like 3. My hand is a falafel. Yeah, oh, there we go. Wasn't that the mouse from that movie? The cartoon? Oh, that was Feifel. I'm sorry. Close enough, I guess. Not falafel, but Feifel. Yes, Feifel. Feifel a mouse, I think it was. American tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I don't know how many they did. Huh. Those were cute. Feifel goes west. Okay, star. Feifel goes west. What was the other one? American Tail 2. Yeah. That's the old one, though. I mean, that's been around, what, 30 years. Those were kind of fun, the old movies. I saw the new ones that are going to be coming out, and it was like the movies for 2022 that you know are going to suck. And there were a couple, oh man, all right, that are going to be like bad. The two of them that have been pushed off like 7 or 8 times, Top Gun 2 and Avatar 2. Oh yeah, New York, I remember that. And then, yeah, I think it was just American Tail 2, what was it called? Fifle in New York, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't really watch them. I might have saw one of them. And then all dogs go to heaven, and Brother Bear. That's Sean Connery. Never say never again. Was I watching an old James Bond one with him? That wasn't even part of the regular James Bond one. That was kind of like an add-in. Nope, no smash burger here. I don't think we don't have smash burger. We don't have steak and shake, or what's the other one? Shake Shack. We don't have any of those. I guess it's mostly big cities that they have them in. They don't get them in the smaller ones. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Yes, we do. grilled dish sandwich. And then we have Drinkus Fruiticus. Drinkus Fruiticus. With Caffeinasis Maximus. Hey, Dodgy. No, it's just allergies tonight, I guess. Itchy nose. I don't have a sugar cookie. I don't have any. Nah. Actually, one thing I'm gonna make soon, I got this. I'll make it. See how it. This one sounded good. Caramel apple crisp. Add apples and butter. Y'all. Do that when I get a little time. I don't have a whole lot of time right now. They always got all those mixes and stuff in the stores. Bread mixes, yeah, cakes. Now see, this is the holiday, and I have yet to find some of the things that I normally get. The applets and cotlets, those are good. I haven't really gone into the store yet. Peppermint, like peppermint bark. I did pick up some almond roca. Yeah, there you go. Just put in about 5 or 10 sticks of butter, y'all. That's all you need. Oh, okay. That was like that one that one show I used to watch, Semi Homemade with Sandra Lee. That girl, she was a total alkie. Always getting cocktails for dinner. Got all fancy. She was like Martha Stewart Jr. I remember seeing all that. Yeah, down south, it's all butter. Butter's the national dish. Yeah, just a splash of vodka. I saw that one she did. She had a whole fifth of Jack Daniels, and she put like a cup of it in this barbecue sauce, and then she mixed up a drink, and then she put the rest of the bottle in. Mm. Yeah, peppermint bark. Um, what else? Peppermint bark. The eggnog. They actually had eggnog um, chocolate. Ghirardelli had a pack I did one year. It was a peppermint bark, eggnog, and pumpkin spice. It was eggnog white chocolate. It was kind of cool. And what else did they got? All the cranberries and peppermint, raspberry. I need to find one of those raspberry chocolate oranges. You break it open. The thing right now seems to be those. I have had eggnog ice cream. I had eggnog ice cream sandwiches and peppermint, and then pumpkin spice. Well, that's asking for trouble. I don't know. They have that. I've seen it. I have seen eggnog, Southern Comfort eggnog. It's already got the booze in it. The only trouble with eggnog is it's either you want it or you don't, and then when you get like a small container and then you drink it all, it's gone, and then you're like you want more. Or if you get like the half gallon, you end up not drinking it all, and then it goes bad. Some of them are not as good as others. The generic ones, and then they got yeah, the ones already added in. I might try to find that one up there that comes in a glass bottle, but it's kind of expensive because it's like $4 for the bottle, and then you have to pay a $2 deposit, so like $6 for eggnog. But it's fresh and it's in a real bottle, like the old time ones. Yeah, I mean, you could add stuff to it, I guess. I don't know. Some people like maybe that will be the next poll. Do you like your eggnog with or without nog? I guess. What do you put in your eggnog? Spices or adult beverages? Not everybody does. Some people do rum. Some people do bourbon. Some people do whiskey. I don't know if vodka would go that great. Maybe. Tequila. All three. I don't know. Oh yeah, so they call it swamp water, or you just run the thing. Used to do that at Burger King. They only had like about 5 or 6 things, and it'd be like root beer, or it'd be Dr. Pepper, Sprite, Coke, and yeah, Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper. And usually that's about it. Sometimes it'd be orange, I guess. It's more difficult at like Taco Bell or some of those other ones that got like, lots of different ones, and the freestyle machines that have like, all different kinds of flavors. But no. Run the line. Actually, the Burger King used to have um, a thing on the side that told you how much to put of each flavor, like lemon lime and orange. Get like lemon lime, and then Coke and Dr. Pepper and all that stuff. You could have mixes of them. You didn't do that too often. Some went better with others. Mandarin, orange, and Sprite were probably the best. Is it 12 o'clock? Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, I just put my video out, so that's what I was wondering. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what it was. Forgot. Oh well, I'll look it up later. Oh yeah, especially if we had root beer, that would be good. Root beer tended to get real frothy. Sometimes they don't always have root beer. A lot of places don't carry it. I know McDonald's doesn't have it, and I don't think some of the other ones have either. Burger King. Depends on where you go. McDonald's definitely doesn't have it. I like the ones with the freestyle machines that have all the different mixes and additives and stuff like that. Some of them have exclusive mixes in them, depending on where you go. Most of the ones, though, it's like, 2 or 3 flavors and that's it. Actually, I've done a few videos, not very many, I think like 2 or 3, where I mixed, it's called All Mixed Up. I did mixing of 2 different flavors. Yeah. All right, thanks. Have a good one. Yeah. Sometimes when you mix them all together, they didn't come out. Now, if you mix 2 together, they would be okay. Like orange and Sprite, that was okay. Yeah, that was about the best. Or of course, iced tea and lemonade if they had it. Classic one. Yeah, I don't know too much other. Most of the other ones, yeah, they would kill each other. Coke and Dr. Pepper, yeah, too sweet. Or if you go to like Sonic and you get all the different add-ins and stuff, and then you'd have like, 5 squirts of different flavors, and then that'd be like super sweet. Get like cherry, lime, grape, orange, Coke, and then it would just be like all that syrup and stuff, be overkill. That's why I don't go for all the extra flavors. They used to have it at where was it? 7-Eleven had a drink machine, and you could add cherry. It was cherry, vanilla, and lemon, I believe. You could add it to the Coke or Sprite or whatever. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's not too unusual. I hear that the southern thing is Coca-Cola with boiled peanuts put them in the bottle, shell and all. I guess it's the salt that goes in there and gives it a different flavor, and then when you finish the thing, you eat the peanuts. Yeah, well, they do have all the gummy stuff. Oh yeah, grenadine. That's like a Shirley Temple. That's nothing real new there. Yeah, grenadine and 7 Up. Used to do, like, for parties, you do ginger ale and Hawaiian punch, and then you put pineapple in it. A lot of people do that. Yeah, ginger ale, Hawaiian punch, or Sprite and Hawaiian punch, or orange juice and Sprite. Kind of a non-alcoholic. Oh, Kit Kat banana caramel. That's what it was. Yeah, had that for a while. Forgot about. That's what I did. Yeah, I got those a little while ago. Yeah, grenadine's just like flavored syrup. That's all a Shirley Temple is grenadine and I think just Sprite. Lemon or cherry. They call it cherry lime Ricky. Kind of another thing too. Yeah, it's just syrup. So yeah. And what else? Grenadine, and then also the I use like lemon lime syrup. They get them at the bars all the time. That's what they do with like a tequila sunrise. They put the grenadine in there, and then it mixes with the orange juice and kind of floats up and makes it look like a tequila sunrise. They do that a lot for mixed drinks and stuff. One of the standard things. Also used to do that with like cherries and cherry juice. Grenadine, I used to do that. You know what? I'm still mad that they stopped making Collins mix. I used to get that all the time when I was little. For New Year's Eve, when I was little, I couldn't drink. I'd get a bottle of Collins mix, and it was a little bit different than like Fresca or grapefruit. It was a little more tart. Canada Dry used to make it all the time, and they stopped making it. I don't know why. I guess people didn't usually drink. It's club soda, and like they have like Collins mix. All the bars have it on tap, but they mix it from like scratch, I guess. They do have bottles of them you can get like for the actual mixers, but it's not the same one. So yeah, Canada Dry only has like club soda, seltzer water, ginger ale. They don't have a Collins mix anymore. I don't know why. They discontinued it. Kind of a bummer. I guess the closest thing would be like Fresca or grapefruit or Squirt or Fresca. Fresca's kind of nasty though. I don't know if you've ever had that. That's got a real weird aftertaste, and it's got that sweetener. I think it's aspartame or something else. Really harsh aftertaste. It's not good. Yeah, that's been a while. I mean, that's kind of the southern thing, I guess. I don't know. When you get it to a ball game, I guess you get a bottle of Coke and salted peanuts, and you put them in there, and I don't know. I guess it's the little bit of salty and then the sweet contrast of that, and then I guess you gets infused into the peanuts, and then you get like Coca-Cola flavor. I don't know how good that would be. Maybe try it one time, but you have to get the real Coca-Cola, the Mexican blend. Yeah, believe me, I know. Yeah, some of that stuff's nasty. One time when I was 30, I went out for my birthday on when I turned 30. People were buying me shots of Jägermeister, man. That stuff's nasty. Have you ever had Jägermeister? Tastes like licorice. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. But yeah, I that Jägermeister was kind of, it wasn't good, and it hit me hard. And I remember the one drink I had a long time ago is called a Mind Eraser, and it was like I don't know, it was like sweet and sour and like I think it was Jaeger or some kind of licorice tasting thing, and it was at the bottom, and it blended with the stuff, and by the time it got to the top, your mind was erased. Just remember that. That was back when they had that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Eraser. You have been erased. Kind of made me think of that one. So, been a while. Back in my younger days, yes, I did do, go out to the clubs, partied. Went with some friends, had house parties, but yeah, it's been many years since then. And just not a thing anymore. Yeah, some of that's not bad. Certain kinds. Like I remember, was it blackberry brandy, cherry brandy, all the different flavored ones. Those were not too bad. I mean, and then you got all the schnapps, peppermint schnapps, root beer schnapps. There was a few other ones. Peach. That was kind of like a sweet, and it was it hit you. But been many years since I had that either. Those really sweet things, they sneak up on you. You can't really taste the alcohol until you've had a few. Schnapps. Schnaps, mein Liebchen. Pour me another schnapps. Yeah, they don't do that too much. I've seen some of the weird flavored ones now. Melon liqueur and all that other strange ones. I just haven't done those for a while. I don't know that I will again. Oh man, sorry. Nose is itching tonight. Most as wild as I got was the Fireball, and what was it? The Aftershock that was like the cinnamon one, and you could see the crystals in it, and the Goldschlager, little flakes of gold in it. They had a few other strange ones. Been a while since I saw any of those though. Then they had some unique ones. What was it? Dry sack. It came in a sack. The one that was really nasty. I don't know that I could. I couldn't really take it. I had a friend that used to like Tangeray Gin. It was made out of like juniper berries. Had real strong scent to it. It'd be like you fell in the juniper bushes. That real strong piney smell. And I don't know how they were able to drink it, but it was like yeah, really strong scent, really strong. But yeah, you get the Tangeray extra dry. Sometimes they do like a vodka martini with the Tangeray Gin or whatever over the rocks. Never got into all those. But yeah, some of them were like, serious stuff. You go out, you order it. They had all kinds of weird drinks and weird formulas, I guess. Also, some of them, they set them on fire. Poured a shot on it and set it on fire. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bartles and James were the original ones, and then Seagram's. Depends, yeah. Plain vodka, but then they get the flavored, all the weird ones. But yeah, Bartles and James and Seagram's were like the original ones. They might have had some other ones, I think, at one point. And then they got that Zima. They don't make that one anymore. It was like the malt beverage, I guess. They still have, I've seen Smirnoff Ice, now different flavors of that, some vodka. But yeah, Bartles and James were kind of like, yeah, standard back in the 80s. I remember the commercials that came out. Ha. Oh. Yeah. This is Ed. This is Ed, and we want to thank you for your support, for buying our Bartles and James wine coolers. We're here in the cranberry bog, letting you know the new flavor of Bartles and James cranberry. Thank you for your support. Me and Ed. They had all those crazy commercials all the time. Bartles and James, the old dudes. That, and then if you wanted to make your own, you get those big jugs of Gallo wine with the little finger notch. Or the giant ones. The cheapo wine. Gallo. That was probably, back then, it was probably like $5 for a big old bottle of wine, and then you just add, I don't know, 7-Up or Sprite or something, and then you mix it with the wine. That's all it was, really. Just Sprite or 7-Up and wine, and then sometimes then they got into the weird one like fruit punch and berries. Guess you could do like, you know, cherry 7-Up or Sprite or was it Sunkissed or something. Really? Yeah, well. Yeah. I don't know, but well, they still got this. Oh man, there's a couple commercials on right now that are getting on my nerves. I'm telling you, they're on all the time. They keep showing them over and over again, and I'm ready to like scream every time I see them. two commercials in particular. The one for, I think it's Medicare, and it's Joe Namath. You can get it too. Call now. Low cost. Da, 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 da. And he's on like every hour. And then the other one, don't let the deadline go by for Medicare. This is Martha. She's 75 years old and she's annoying. Martha, why do I always get these offers? I called last year. I'm not calling this year. She got giant glasses. Very annoying commercial. And that's on all the time. I'm not calling. Well, fine. Don't call. Yeah. And they put them on. They're putting them on all over and over and over and over again. It's driving me crazy. I'm telling you, man. So try to avoid watching that when those are on. Same, and all these spokesmen, all the spokespeople for all these different drugs and, you know, healthcare formulas and all this. The names of the drugs I've never heard of that cure all these different things. And yeah. Seems like that's all it is. Healthcare, drugs, lawsuits. I don't know. There used to be a lot more that were bad, but right now those are the ones that are a little bit much. So try to work on other things. Try to watch other things, I guess. I've been trying to watch recorded stuff, old movies, series. I'm trying to get watching the older stuff. So yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, that they used to have that one. What was it? Head on. Apply directly to your forehead. Head on. Apply directly to your forehead. Head on. Apply directly to your forehead. Knock it off. And then the other ones, why aren't you calling now? Call on the phone. Just pick it up. Call on the phone. Got nothing to lose. Call right now. Call up. Stop. Stop it. Yeah. They're annoying. And then they're on like every 5 minutes, seems like. Or I love the old infomercials. They make it all I haven't seen that one. But I love the old infomercials, and it's like, has this ever happened to you? Wah, wah. Do you not have enough counter space? Are your cupboards a mess? Try the new cupboard organizer. Has this ever happened to you? Did you ever try to cook an egg on a stone? Well, you can try our new nonstick pan. Yeah. Oh no. They make it so funny, I'm telling you. I've seen them. Now the craziness. But yeah, it's fun. Some of them are bad. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, this is great looking hair in a can. What's it? The new one they got now is a hair replacement for like $1 a day, something. I don't think I don't remember that one. I just remember some of the old really bad, all the schools that went under, Everest and Wyotech and Bryman School. They all went under too, so wonder why. Some of them are not too bad, but some of them are really bad. I don't know. I don't know who thought up the commercials or who put them on. They're really bad acting. Or the old vintage ones were good. The old Ronco items. What was it? Pocket Fisherman. Set It and Forget It. What's the other one? They had the GLH. Ginsu knives. Those were good. Food dehydrator. Yeah. Yes, I'm falling and I can't get up. The best one was Life Alert, and it was Home Protection Service. And it was like monitoring your house. And there was a burglar in there. Stop, you have been detected. We are calling the police. Leave now. And they got the crooks freaking out. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. And then the stain removers and the car polish, blenders, and yeah, dicing machines, choppers, slap chop, ShamWow, all those old crazy commercials. They'd always have that. ShamWow. Vince. Who was that guy? That guy that died, Billy Banks. I think that was that guy. He was always doing the commercials. I think he did some for like Flex Tape and some of the other ones. he was like a big spokesman for a while. Then he died. Then they like got someone else to take over for him. What was it? And then the workout ones. Oh yeah, Thigh Master, Bowflex, Abdominizer, Bowflex, Home Workout Gym. It's been a little while though. Some of the old ones. Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley were promoting that one. Really? Yeah, I would guess so. I'm still wondering. You know what? I haven't heard anything back from them, so I'm wondering if they. I don't know. I don't think it was. They weren't that serious. I got contacted by a company to try out a food dehydrator, and they were gonna work with me. Now they didn't. They didn't say anything other than, you know, I replied to them and I haven't heard back, so I don't know. Probably not legit or whatever. Hey Rob. Yeah, all the above. Jazzercise, I remember. And then they had Showtime had Aerobicize. Those were really bad. I mean, it was almost like porno movies. They have the girls in the leotards and the camera would be going around in circles and heavy breathing. Shots from up above, right down below. Guess it was a popular thing for a while. That was back in like the late 70s. Oh yeah, Zumba. What's the other one? Taibo. Taibo. Billy Banks. Taibo. That was like a big thing for a while. All the exercise equipment. What was Sweating to the Oldies? Jane Fonda workout. I think they even had a Suzanne Summers one. Deal a Meal. Yeah. Floby. Yeah, that is an old one though. Floby. Haircut. Vacuum haircut. I remember the one, it wasn't a Floby, it was a comb, and it had a razor in it, and you put it through your hair, and it cut your hair as you combed through it, and it was adjustable. It didn't work real good because it was like a razor blade, and it would like mess your hair up, get clogged in there, and didn't work so good. And yeah. Remember those old, my mom had one for a long time. They were the old portable hair dryers. And you plugged them in and they had like, they opened up and they had that big dome that you put over your head. And then you plugged it in and then it, you put your head under that dome. It had remote control. Kind of like the ones in the beauty parlor, but it was home. Or the ones that were like it was like a cap that you put on there and then it had a hose that hooked up to it. Hey, L. But yeah, that was old style, man. They didn't and then they had the old big hair dryers. I remember those real heavy ones. One I had an attachments to it, had combs and brushes and stuff like that. And it was really heavy. It was like, yeah. Those were like the thing of the day, I guess. It was like now they got all these other, yeah, hair curlers, flatteners, irons, crimpers. Yeah, all that different. They don't have so much of those anymore. All the old home perm, Tony home perm. I don't know if you ever seen people get one of those and that nasty smelling chemicals. That home perm. You can get the Greg Brady hairdo. If you want to, I guess. I don't know. Or look like the hillbilly bears, I guess. Yeah, you know what? My great grandma, she used to run a massage. She did a massage business out of her basement. So she had a massage table. She had a sauna, some other equipment there too. And that was back in the day. That the old electric massagers. Some of them were kind of scary. They had that glass rod with looked like the lightning bolts in the middle, and then like those big reducing belts and all that things that pretty torture looking devices. Yeah, pretty much haven't had a haircut much either. It's just I used to watch Cops. Then they took it off. So actually, I've heard it's back on Fox Nation. New ones. Yeah, she used to do the whole massage. She had a massage table, a sauna, steam cabinets, all that whole thing. So, but that was many, many years ago. So, I heard stories about it. Back when you can go, everybody had a home business. They were able to do all that. You could do like haircuts from home and whatever else, I guess. And those old reducing machines with the little belt that you hooked around and it shook you. Oh, I don't know. They've had a lot of funny episodes on those old Cops ones. Some of them were just crazy. I mean, the people that did stuff and it's like they came up with outrageous things. And believe me, some of the people actually believe all that stuff that they think they're on whatever. And I think they were abducted by aliens or something like that. Shake the fat away. Shake weight. Yes, that's the other one. Shake weight. That was the stupidest one. I don't know. You couldn't watch that one without laughing. Especially when the women were doing it. Shake weight. Shake the weight away. You couldn't watch it. Yeah, they had that. And some of those things were like outlawed. It was like a foot massager that had like X-rays and stuff like that, radiation. So you got to watch those. The old ones, man, they had the old cloth power cords. Some of them were bad. Hand massagers. Yeah, heating irons and stuff like that. Old ones, they didn't have breakers or anything on the thing, and so when you plug them in, they would get super hot. So you had to watch those old ones. I don't think I saw that one, but I've seen some crazy Cops episodes. And the stories they tell, I'm telling you, man, they believe it. Remember the one the lady was at somebody's house and she said it was her boyfriend, and it was like she just picked a random house and went sat in their like courtyard. And she said that the guy who was like a doctor or whatever was her boyfriend, and he invited her over, and they didn't know who the heck this lady was. She's just some random person that decided to pull up in their house and sit in their courtyard in the lounge chairs. And and they were at home at the time, and there's some lady. She made up this elaborate story about how they were lovers, and he was over there, and he invited her to be with him, and da 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 da. And they've been this way for years, and he's like, I've never seen this lady in my life. I don't know who she is. Didn't invite her here. Yeah, she just pulled into some house and made herself at home. That'd be weird too, because if you'd be there, like, you'd be at home and all of a sudden someone's in your courtyard. I don't know, that'd be a little freaky. And then you just be like, well, okay, someone needs to come and get this lady out. Kind of creepy. Be like if someone came and was in your swimming pool and said, oh, they invited me. I don't know who this person is. I've never seen them. And they obviously have, a little bit mental problems. So unfortunately, that happens a lot. Some people just, quite out of touch. And I didn't see that one. But yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, I know some people that like were convinced that they weird things like aliens were in control of them. They were watching them through their TV. They put microchips in them. What else? Aliens had landed in the field and were gonna, invade. But they needed gas for their spaceship or something. I don't know. Some of these people come up with wild stories, and they really believe they happened, or whatever. Oh well. Who knows? I actually had that happen one time. I had that happen one time to me. I was working security at a it was like at a shopping center. When I was in school, they had us do security work at like construction sites and apartment buildings and shopping centers. And I guess this one was like near a college, and they had a lot of people come through there. I was just supposed to, make sure the people didn't get into the stores or whatever. And I was in my car. I was in the parking lot and sitting there and just filling out my report. And all of a sudden, this guy comes up to my car and starts knocking on my window. And I'm like, rolled it down a little bit. And, yeah, can I help you? Hey, man, how's it going, man? Been a long time. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, man, it's been a long time. How you been? Like, I don't know who you are. He's like, yeah, man, me and you, we used to run together. Remember the time that me and you saved the president? I'm like, no, I don't remember that. Yeah, sure you do. You were there, and I jumped in front of a bullet, and that was almost got killed, and we saved the president from the assassin. I'm like, no, I didn't. He's all, sure you do, man. We used to do that all the time. We used to hang out together all the time, man. How you been? Been a long time. I'm like, I don't know you. I've never seen you. I don't know anything about you. Get away. Guy was like convinced that we'd had adventures together. I don't know. But they still believe it. I mean, they really honestly would believe all this craziness that they made up in their mind. I did have one guy when I was working at a pizza parlor. I knew him from high school. And he came back and he's like, Larry, how's it going, Larry? I'm like, I'm not Larry. Sure you are, Larry. I guess he knew who I was, but he didn't remember the name correctly. I said, yeah, I know. I used to go to school with you. I knew you, but and then after all that, then everybody, then it was like cheers when I would come in would come into work and they'd be, Larry, how's it going, Larry? Knock it off, guys. Larry, how's it going? Makes me think of this. My brother Daryl. I'm Larry. This my other brother. This my brother Daryl. It's my other brother Daryl. Kind of like I felt like, yeah, Larry. Yeah, that guy was. He was cool. Yeah, but yeah, Larry. That's what he called me all the time. And then every time, yeah, hey, Larry, your friend's here. It's not Larry. Stop it. Yeah, he was cool though, but yeah, just I don't know, it's stuck in his head. Larry. Well, part of it was he'd been drinking and wasn't all there. And yeah, new heart. Brother Daryl. My other brother Daryl. Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, old days, fun stuff like that. It happened when you were little, younger. Crazy stuff. Yeah, when I used to work at the pizza parlor and they had the bar, we got a lot of people would get a little bit too much to drink, and we ended up having to get rid of them. So just had to hang on in and be careful with all that craziness. Yeah, because that place, we were open till, I think we were open till like 11 or 12. And then we had to get people out of the bar. Get them out of there. And it's like, okay, guys, time to go. Oh, really? Yeah, sometimes people just remember you a little bit different than, especially, like like grade school. This guy was from grade school. So I actually ran into some grade school friends and like junior high friends sometimes. And it was like, wow, I ran into him like, way like 10 years after high school and saw him. And I was like, whoa, didn't think I'd see that person again. Just ran into him by random. Very, very different. Especially when, you haven't seen him for quite a while. Still remember it. I didn't go to any of my class reunions or any, parties or anything like that. It never was really a big school. I didn't go to football games or dances or any of the, functions, I guess. And just wasn't. I went to the school, I did my job, and I came home. Went to the classes. That was it. But some people were way into the the games and the pep rallies and all that other stuff. Hey, Cannonball, how's it going? Yeah, I know. I've been trying to keep track. Yeah, you know what? That's what my neighbor my neighbor calls me a different name. I just let it go. He calls me Randy. I don't know why. He's got it in his head that I'm Randy. Hey, Randy, how's it going? Like, okay. Guess I could turn it around on him. Call him by a different name. Hey Fred, how's it going? Hey Sam. The old remember the old cartoon with the dogs and the coyote? The dog and the coyote. Hi Sam. Hey Ralph. See you tomorrow, Sam. Okay, Ralph. Well, that's what he got. So he calls me Randy. Yeah, the sheepdogs they'd punch the clock in and punch the clock out. And the coyote would try to get the sheep and the dog would protect him. Those were fun. Kind of before the Wile E. Coyote thing. It's been a long time since I watched some of those cartoons, though. Yeah. I just don't know about those. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure that lots of people call other people by different names. Probably when you were growing up, when you're, coworker. I should have never said that. Now I'm going to never hear the end of it. Paul. Call you something different. I'll call you, I don't know. Dave. Dave's not here. Okay, Dave. How's it going, Dave? Dave's not here. Where's Dave? Dave's not here, man. I got the stuff. Dave's not here. Classic routines, man. Dave's not here. Sorry, man. So. Oh yeah, back in the old days, people, just sometimes there's occasional friends that you'd see, and I don't know. Yeah, well, I've seen some really strange names. Of course, back in my day, there were some kind of, um, everybody had, really bad names that they used to make fun of them. And they had, I remember the one guy I couldn't really help it. His name was Richard Batz. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I remember that. Richard Batz. Of course, you could go by the nickname. Wouldn't be very good. Imagine that. Yeah, sometimes it would be funny, go to the airport and you'd page somebody, all the jokes. Paging Mr. Hugh Jass. Hugh Jass, pick up a white courtesy phone. Wow. All the old jokes. Mr. Alcoholic. Like the Simpsons, they used to have all those phony phone calls. Seymour Butts. All the old ones like that. Seymour Butts. Hey, I want to see more butts. Mo. Get mad. When I get a hold of you, you little... Seymour Butts. Yeah. But bend over. Really? Well, that's a little strange. Well, kids used to eat paste and pencil erasers and paper. What else would they eat? Yeah, glue. Strange stuff, I guess. Crayons. Did you ever eat? Some people used to eat crayons or paint, that finger paints. Glue, yeah. Well, it was actually paste. Some of that paste was like peppermint scented. I could see why they would probably want to eat it, but it was like kind of nasty. But I don't know. Sometimes the weird stuff. And I'm sure that if you guys were like, oh, that was a big thing. You used to take the Elmer's glue and you smear it on your hand and then you peel it off. That was fun. And you had like a big imprint of your palm. Remember that one? Yeah, Play-Doh, Silly Putty. What else would strange things. Sand. In a sandbox, I guess they eat sand or eat dirt. Tan bark. Some of that was just wrong. I don't know. Kids used to do that crazy stuff, though. I don't think I ever ate paste or Play-Doh or any of that weird stuff. I guess they thought the cookie dough was like Play-Doh. Yeah. Yeah, the ones, these, I still have these. The Bean Boozled. Yeah. These are the more tame ones. The first ones that came out were the nasty ones. They don't have... The ones they used to have were like sardine and horseradish and booger and sawdust and earwax and all that. These are not as bad as that first batch. It wasn't Bean Boozled. It was called Bernie Batz every flavored beans, and then they had the weird nasty flavors in them. Then they kind of went with this challenge where you could get one or the other flavor. But I remember the old one. I ate the horseradish and the sardines right next to each other, and it was awful. It made me so sick. It's the nastiest tasting thing I've ever had. Sardine and horseradish together. And yeah, then they had, what was it, dirt. Yeah, that's it. The biggest thing is, who taste tested that? I mean, come on. Vomit? You're gonna taste the vomit to get it just right? Who would they had to have been paid big money to test out all the earwax and dog food and yeah, pencil shavings, dirt, grass. I mean, honestly, could you taste it and go, oh, that's not authentic enough. It's not gross enough. Put more in. Then I'll try it again. No. Yeah, and what was it? Boogers and yeah. Dirty diapers, stinky socks, spoiled milk. Yeah, all those nasty ones. And I just can't see having to try that. I mean, I've been doing the food tasting for quite a while, and some of these flavors are not that great, but I don't think I could handle these nasty flavors, you know, all this crazy stuff. I've had a few that are just bad. Yeah, well, that's what it was originally, the Harry Potter beans. See, because now that's what they've gone with. Now it's this bean boozled, because it's not Harry Potter anymore. But the original ones were Harry Potter. Well, true, they have that stinky socks, and I don't know. That's a whole different, you know, that's a whole different thing. Go to other websites for that kind of stuff. So if you're into that, go look it up. I'm sure they have a .com for those different topics, I guess. But yeah, I don't know why they came up with these flavors. Why they think we needed to have all these nasty flavors in relation. You know, what was that one? Rotten Zombie Skittles. And yeah. See, some of these weren't too bad. The one that was toothpaste really wasn't that bad. But the rest of them were bad. Dog food, stinky socks. Because what is it? This one says spoiled milk, dead fish, stinky socks, booger, barf, canned dog food, moldy cheese, and lawn clippings. Those were the bad ones. And then the other ones were coconut butter, popcorn, peach, pear, tutti frutti, lime, caramel corn, chocolate pudding, berry blue, and strawberry banana smoothie. Definitely wouldn't want a dead fish. That would be nasty. And I've tried them. I have actually got all the weird flavors, and they're not good. I did the Bean Boozled challenge a while back. One was belly flops. It was like the rejected ones, but some of them were all the bad, nasty ones. And yeah, you could tell. Once you bite into them and you taste that nasty flavor, yeah, you got to spit them out. They're not good at all. Get away from those. That was big for a while. I mean, Harry Potter was like a big thing. They had all the chocolate frogs and the wands and the the gummy spiders and all the other kind of weird flavors. There was actually I wanted to go there before they had shut everything down, but we do have a Jelly Belly. The Jelly Belly factory is not too far from here. Wouldn't mind going there again, but I don't think it's open right now for tours and for like the public. I think they've kind of shut that down. But it was kind of fun. I had been on it in the past, and they just walk you through and show you how they make all the jelly beans and how they distribute them, and then you go through the gift shop, and then they got all the different jelly beans and all the crazy stuff in there. I'm a little expensive though. And then they had like a cafe that had like jelly bean shaped pizza and jelly bean shaped hamburger. And then they had like all the portraits of things that were made out of jelly beans. It was like Ronald Reagan, and was it the Pope, and I think there was a couple other ones that were sculptured. All right. Yeah, Paul. I'm probably going to be wrapping it up soon, too, because I do have to be up early. So I'm not going to be on, like, real super late tonight anyway. So, yeah, just come on for a little while, a little chat. Nothing real. Try and do a little bit longer on the weekend, maybe. Friday or maybe Saturday, because Saturday night I don't have to be up Sunday, so I could probably go a little bit later on Saturday, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so just talking a little bit tonight. Nothing real fancy, just whatever comes along. And I do kind of appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting for a little while. Sorry that I can't stay up super late right now. Still got a couple weeks. I got about a week and a half left when I got to do this early morning stuff. So it's kind of not able to do the super late night stuff right now. But once it's all over, hopefully, won't have to. But yeah, the schedule's getting more and more, more and more filled lately. Some of them I'm doing double duty certain days. Hey Latina, how's it going? So yeah, I mean, that place, it seems like that's all I'm doing now is just going there and doing all this crazy stuff. Yeah, it was grilled ham and cheese. It's gone now. But yeah, I gotta, right in the middle of all this testing. Well, not really. Yeah, it's just, it's the, the COVID special. It's the COVID special. Not paying for the haircut experience in the store. It's not. Tell you the truth, I haven't. Yeah, I guess. Still at it. No, I haven't been on 6 years. A little over 3. Been a little over 3. I think July next year will be 4. So, anyway. It's just gotten gray. Because of all the stuff that's going on, I guess. And then next week I'm gonna go and get my booster, so that part's gonna be good. Oh, yeah, I guess there's another one out there. I don't know. I heard there's a couple. Yeah, some of them are like one of them's like separated, and there's a Drewsreviews, and there's a Drewsfoodreviews, all separated. I don't know. I've seen a few different ones, but who knows? Yeah, I don't know. Some people have, similar channel. Yeah, some of them are, I guess they have just Drew's Reviews, Drew's Foods. I don't know. There's a whole lot of different ones. And I kind of considered changing it, but nah, I don't know. Just kind of came up with that one and stuck. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there. Believe me, there's big community out there. So, well, yeah, guess it could be. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just getting ready to wrap it up because I have to be up early in about 4 or 5 hours. So get a little bit of sleep, get a little rest tonight, and then back out again. It's a pizza blanket. It's a big pizza blanket. And cats. So yeah. That's it. And then yeah, see, I'm right in the middle of like this food testing focus group. I've got to go to like all these different sessions and all in a row. So hopefully, I've only got about a week about a week and a half left. So once that's over, I'll be glad, because if I would have had my choice, I would have been hopefully a little bit later, but I have to be there for 9 a.m. and it takes a good hour to get there. So that means I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here by like 7, because sometimes traffic's a little longer. So up and out and down there and do the testing and then start again tomorrow. Yeah, so but hopefully when it's all done, it'll be worth it. And so I'll have a little bit of Christmas money. So that's the good part. But I don't want any ice cream for a while, I'll tell you that. Ice cream testing, yes. Kind of reminds me, I did see the one thing about the guy that did the dryers. He was an official ice cream tester for Dryer's ice cream. And he had a golden spoon that he would do the ice cream testing. Guess because it didn't react with all the different ice cream, and it was gold plated, I guess. And yeah, he was supposed to be able to taste it better. He was like this executive for the Dryer's ice cream company. Tested all the different flavors. So anyway, that was that. And then yeah, so I'll be back probably Friday, and we'll see about that. So thanks guys for hanging with me for a little while tonight. I know it's kind of short and I didn't really do anything really exciting. And like I said, once I get all this testing, all that, I can stay up. I'll be able to stay up a little bit later, so it won't be so bad. And maybe I'll do a trivia or two, but it's going to be closer. It's going to be another week before that's all done. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up tonight. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all on Friday. And everybody have a good week. Take it easy. Stay safe. And don't let any reindeers run you over. All right, guys. Good night. Have a good one.